edition of the July 4th Artist Spotlight Show, being brought to you this evening by Blue Shamrock Record Label, Music Dreams USA Radio Worldwide, and Table and Mike Productions, and also Eagle Street Corporation up in beautiful Asheville, North Carolina. On the show today, we got another treat for you. Her name is Penny Burke, and she's just tearing up the music scene right now. We're going to find out what is she up to. We're going to talk to her about her music. You know, what plans has she got moving forward? And this and many more questions we'll ask her as we continue with our Artist Spotlight show. But before we go live, just a few things. Well, as you know, the July 4th weekend is just around the corner. We're actually 2 days away. Make sure you tune in to Music Dreams USA Radio.co. And we've got uninterrupted music back to back and beat to beat. We've got everything. We play everything for everyone. You want to check out, go to radio.co. Tell your family and friends about it. If you're having a party, wherever the case may be, we have got you covered. Also, season one, which is our brand new podcast show that we just finished up season one up in Nashville. So we're actually, that season one is in post production right now. And once it's completed, we're going to be reached out to potential sponsors who'd like to be a part of the Artist Spotlight show. The Artist Spotlight show is all about upcoming, aspiring artists. It could be business, it could be sporting events, you name it. It's very interchangeable. We want to take the show on the road, but we need a sponsor. And so we're quite confident that once we get the reel together and send it out, we're going to get some sponsorship opportunities. And season two is coming to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. That's where our studios is right now. That's where we're coming tonight from. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's our brand new office location. And we just opened up about a week ago. And going on 2 weeks. And we're so excited to be here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's been a blast. And we have so many people reaching out to us. And we're so excited to get the backing that we have right now. And so, without any further ado delay, that's the latest and greatest from the Music Dreams USA radio side. Now, let's meet Miss Penny Burke. Miss Penny Burke, how are you it's evening where I'm at, but it's morning where you are. How are you?
Yes, I'm great. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you, and thank you for taking time out of your busy day to be on our Spotlight show. So let's open up the show, and if you could maybe share to our listeners who are watching now that will be watching later, can you maybe share with us how your musical journey began, and what is the best advice that you've ever gotten?
Okay, my musical journey started many, many, many years ago when I was 12 years old. I started getting guitar lessons from a school teacher at the Cloncurry State School where I went to. Um, uh, he put me into music festivals across Queensland, and then I moved to South Australia, and I've just been doing country music festivals across South Australia, Victoria, South Australia, New South Wales. Been in bands, been part of duos, and I released an EP 20 years ago of 4 songs.
Wow.
And currently releasing a few singles, and then at the end of the year, an album of 12 original songs.
Wow, that's amazing. So let's talk about those songs. I mean, what does your songwriting look like? Is it based on personal experiences, or I know some artists they have these computers, all these words, they match the beat to the words. What does the songwriting look like for you?
Yes, most of my songs are personal journeys. There are a few that I've written from stories that other people have told me, things that have happened to them. On the album, there's one song that's a culmination of different stories from different people, but about the same theme. One of them is about a very close work colleague of mine that I've worked with for years, and just her life experiences. But most of them are, just basically autobiographical.
That's
And as
awesome.
far as writing
And so as you
songs, as far as writing songs, I don't have a set method on how I do that. I'll think of something to write about, or I'll hear a melody or a chord progression, and I'll just start mucking around with it and see what comes of it.
what makes you love music so much?
That's a good question. I never really thought about loving music a lot until I started getting guitar lessons when I was 12. And the guitar teacher said, "You actually got a pretty good voice. Let's see what we can do with this." And then I guess it just sort of went from there, really.
So, as you're continuing with your musical journey, let's take a trip down memory lane. Are there any memories that stand out to you today, whether it be past tense or even just recently? If so, which ones are they, and why why have they been so special for you?
One of the special ones was in 2005, 2004, I think it was. I was one of the finalists of the inaugural Telstra Road to Tamworth Talent Quest. Um, and it was won by 14-year-old Jessica Malboy. So, and she's a big name in Australian music these days. So the rest of us absolutely had no chance against her. So that really sticks out to me.
Any other memories for you?
Um, yeah, I guess there was a festival, like lots of festivals around South Australia, where I got to rub shoulders with big names. You know, the James Blundells. I don't know if these are names that you're familiar with, or or Americans are familiar with. Becky Cole, Troy Cassadaly, John Williamson. You know, I just got to meet. I've got to meet a lot of amazing Australian country artists. Casey Chambers, you name it. There's a lot I haven't met, but there's a lot I have met. So that sticks out to me as well.
What advice did they give you?
To stay true to yourself, stay true to your songs, and just be honest with everything that you write. Stick to your guns and just be a nice person, really. When people want to come up and talk to you about your music afterwards, you know, give them the time, talk to them, and just be there, be
What are
present.
some of the hurdles you have to overcome? I mean, obviously, the music industry has changed dramatically. What are some of the hurdles, in your opinion, you feel that you have to address and overcome?
As an independent artist, the biggest hurdle, as I'm sure others will say, is finance, because you, as an independent artist, you have to put everything forward yourself. You're doing all the hard work. Like this now, I've reached out to Blue Shamrock Music to distribute my music through to different radio stations, and that's exactly why I'm talking to you now. And of course, that all takes time. Time is a big thing. Having to take, I have a full-time job so that I can pay for my music, and having support. I have amazing support in my fiance. He's been just phenomenal in where I am right now, talking to you. Um, it's just time, money, and a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work.
Speaking of hard work, what are some of the things you're working on right now as you continue with your musical journey?
Working right now, learning how to use social media to get yourself out there and push your music. It's 20 years ago when I released my EP, it was on the road, driving to different places, putting your music out there, talking to radio stations. And now it's easier to do from, I'm in my office, my home office right now, talking to you via Zoom, Restream. Um, Doing all this it's a lot easier, except for the time that it takes on social media to push yourself. And I feel like I'm repeating myself sometimes with, constantly posting social media. So I'd love for someone to take that over, but until then, I have to keep doing it myself.
Trust me, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. And so, what projects are you working on right now?
Right now, I've a second single was released a couple of weeks ago, called "When I Look at You." So that's, yeah, pushing that one, and then currently working on the next two releases. So in about 6 weeks, single number 3 will come out, but I won't be doing a music video for that one because I want to concentrate on single number 4 for a music video for that one, which will be September, end of September. So yeah, working on those two.
Let's talk about those songs. How they come together, and do you have of the songs you're about to release? Are there any that are maybe some of your favorites?
I do have a few favorites on there. One is called, well, the title track is Always Be There, which is about my grandparents and, their love story from the moment they met at an old time dance to when, you know, Grandpa's, when Granny passed away. And then there's another one called Last October. I think I like it more because it's a very upbeat song, and I like moving around to it. So those are my two favorites.
Describe your music to me.
Oh, it's very eclectic, from classic country to your waltz country to upbeat sort of country rock to ballads, country ballads. I'm Because I grew up listening to Charlie Pride and Dolly Parton and um, you know Johnny Cash, but also my mum loved Creedence Clearwater Revivals. I had a bit of a mixture of music growing up, so that's where my music is at. It's a very eclectic, but it's still country. It's got that country taste in it, I guess you could say.
How do you get a party started? You're live on stage. How do you get that crowd rocking and rolling?
Oh God. It's been a while since I've done a gig because I've sort of been out of action with surgeries on shoulders and stuff. So just really talking to the crowd. And if you start with a song that they know, usually with a cover, you get them up on stage, get them dancing, and then you hit them with your own stuff. It's still keeping up the tempo up and get them up there. And every artist will say this, I'm sure, that you feed off the energy of the crowd, for sure.
Give me four words that would describe you as an artist.
Ooh, four
I'll give you
words
five.
to.
Five's my favorite number. I'll give you five.
I can't think of one, let alone five.
Well, I'll feel you're definitely energetic. So you're
Okay, I'll
definitely
say
energetic.
energetic. Um, I don't know. I smile a lot. I do like to move around on stage. Sometimes I could be funny. Oh, that's a lot of words. Okay, energetic, happy, funny, emotional. There's four. Let's stick with four.
Got you. If you had a chance to write one song, what would it be and why?
I think I've already written them, and there's 12 of them. Sorry. Yeah,
No,
they're all on the alphabet.
we're talking about a trip down memory lane. Like it'd be
Okay,
any
memory
artist,
lane.
right? So think of any artist and their songs. Uh, is there any one song that you wish, man, I wish that I could have written that song?
Oh yeah, Shameless.
Oh, by Garth Brooks. Okay.
Well,
I
Garth Brooks
like
covered
that. I
it,
like
yeah, but
that.
Billy Joel wrote the song, but yeah, Shameless. That's the first one that comes to my head.
Is there anything you'd like to share with our audience or watch now that we'll be watching later?
Yeah, head to YouTube, look me up, check out the music videos. I'm on Facebook, all of the social media stuff. Go there, have a look, leave comments, tell me what you think. Feedback is always appreciated.
Would you care to share that the contact information with our audience so they would have a way to find you?
Yeah, so Penny Burke Music, I have a website called Penny Burke Music, Burke spelled Burke. I'm on YouTube, Penny Burke Music on Facebook. Yeah, Penny Burke Music on all the social media situations you can find: TikTok, Instagram, Threads, except for X. I don't go there.
Yeah, got you. What's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you in your musical journey?
The funniest thing. Um, I have, I can't, nothing comes to mind. No, sorry, except for almost falling off the stage. Um, no, I
You
can't
weren't
think of
drinking, were you?
anything. No, 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 no. Because when you're on stage, sometimes they slope down and you start moving forward and you don't realize that you're moving forward, and you step down and you realize that you're right at the edge of the stage. That's probably the funniest thing I could think of.
What do you think about the music today? I mean, obviously it's changed a lot, right? And so, what is your take on that?
Music today, it has changed a lot, especially with the, AI situation. Um, I guess anyone can be a musician, which is great. If you've got, a lot of people are creative and they can use those platforms to create music, which is fantastic. But original artists are always my go-to when I want to find new music to listen to, rather than, your AI generated stuff.
Yeah, I mean, AI just came on the scene, and I mean, we interview like a lot of artists, and every single one of the artists that we've interviewed thing about AI that a lot of people are just kind of scared about it. And
Yeah,
for me, though, I mean, I'm not scared about AI, and I'll tell you why. Because if you got the talent, you got the talent, right? I mean, you shouldn't have to worry about what AI is doing. You just focus on what you're doing. And if you got the talent, you got the drive, and you've got the ambition, just keep on doing what you're doing. Because I mean, eventually it's all going to even out. I mean, AI is like the new kid on the block, right? But eventually that's going to wear out. Eventually it's going in, and artists are going to find a way to get around that and not let that be a barrier to what they're doing, and as they pursue their musical journey as well. Do you agree with
yeah,
that statement?
absolutely agree. I agree. Yeah, I've never thought of it that way, but thank you. That's a great way of looking at it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And as we wind down our show this evening, are any final thoughts you'd like to share with us?
Any final thoughts? Any original artists, as you said, keep doing what you just said about AI, and original music. Just keep working at it. Um, Try not to be too disheartened when you don't get as far as you think with your first song. I was a little bit disheartened 20 years ago. It was a lot of hard work, but I also had three little children, which made it even harder. Um, if you've got the support there to help you along the way, make use of it. Don't use them, but make use of it, and just keep going. Keep going.
Well, thank you so much. It was so nice to meet you. And well, it's the 4th of July here. And but yeah, definitely, all the best as you move forward in your musical journey. And we're always going to be here for you. And our show is all about amazing artists like yourself. So thank you for spending time with us this evening. And you take care of yourself and be safe. And we're gonna bring you back for part two.
Thank you very much for having me, Russell. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you to Blue Shamrock Music for organising it.
I know, and that's going to be my final question before we close out the show. How did you meet my buddy Stephen Brady?
He was actually mentioned to me by another music friend in Victoria here, Greg Champion. He rang me asking me for advice, and he's been in the industry for 50 years. And then he mentioned Steve Brady to me. So I was like, right, I'm going to look him up and find out what he does. And I'm so glad I did, and so glad that Greg told me about him.
What are some of the things he's done for you so far that's really helped to kind of get your musical journey on track?
He's so on the ball. His finger is on every pulse in what he does. He's really great with the social media, pushing artists. He's just, look, I'm so glad I found him, or that, he was suggested to me, because like right now, there is no way that I would have thought I'd be talking to someone in the United States ever. And here we are. And that's thanks to Blue Shamrock Music and Steve Brady. So he is amazing. So Aussie original artists, get onto him.
I couldn't agree with you more. As I told you off air, the Artist Spotlight Show with the Blue Shamrock record label has been around for almost 6 years now. And we've interviewed so many people. We've had so many memories. I mean, we'd be here all night if I would sit here and tell you all the memorable things that's ever happened. And as I mentioned, in the beginning of the show, we're looking to take the show now on the road, and we laid the foundation, and now we're looking to take the show on the road anywhere. So don't be surprised if one day our spotlight show is right in your backyard.
Hey, look forward to it. Look me up. You know my number.
uh,
You got my email.
I appreciate you, and well, again, thank you so much. You take care. Have a great day, and we'll see you the next time. Okay.
Thank you. Have a wonderful 4th of July.
Thank you so much. All right, Penny Burke, courtesy of Blue Shamrock Record Label. You just heard Penny talk about Mr. Stephen Brady. And that brings me to the next point. If you're an upcoming aspiring artist, you're looking to get your name out there, make sure you check out Stephen Brady in the Blue Shamrock record label. He is a hardworking guy, a lot of love and passion for the music industry. And if he can help you, as Penny just told you, he will help you. And again, the Art Spotlight Show, we're looking to take the show on the road. Season 2 coming up soon in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Until then, thank you so much for watching tonight. The Art Spotlight Show, again, we're being brought to you by Table and Mike Productions, Eagle Street Corporation, Music Dreams USA Radio Worldwide, and Biker Bay Barber and Company. It's your friend Russell K, wishing you and yours a very pleasant good evening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next time. As you're out and about during the 4th of July weekend, please drive safely. Please do not drink and drive. And just have fun, but be smart about it. All right, we'll see you soon. Take care. Have a wonderful night, everyone.